Hi, how you doing?
It's not called makeup, it's war paint.
The worst anxiety this morning. Like, I feel it now, it's horrendous. Honestly. Like, just getting ready is what it's like. Honest to God, the feeling at the minute is like, this is what like mental health can do. Like, it's debilitating. Like, I literally was on the train and I'm thinking I might turn around. But that's how sometimes the mind can, what it does to you. I feel like I'm up there. Like someone's grabbing me there. So I don't feel normal at the minute. Like, what people don't see is like the constant worry. And what happens, what manifests itself is my anxiety about my appearance. It's like a manifesto of all that stress. And that's how it comes out in me. And it's fucking horrible. Can you imagine if I worked for someone else and I called up and said, I can't come in today, my head's not right? It's almost not accepted, do you know what I mean? But it's alright if you've got a cold. If anyone of you call me up and say, like, I'm just really struggling with anxiety or stuff like that, I'll be like, just take your time, do you know what I mean? Because I understand it, but it's horrible. So like, anxiety and stuff is a big thing that I think is underestimated. But yeah, but I feel better talking about it. Where before I've never talked about it. So I'm going into the BBC today. I'm going into the studio and I'm doing all the local radio stations in one hit. So just sent me the running order. So this is 8-minute interviews, live, 10 o'clock, 10:08, 10:15, 10:22, 10:30, 10:38, 10:45, 10:52, 11, 11:08, 11:15, 11:22, 11:30, 11:38, 11:45, 11:52! Back to back to back to back to back to back.
How do you feel about that?
When someone asks you a question, you've got to act as if it's never been asked before. And you've got to be as upbeat to the last question as you are with the first question. You've got to be on your game, especially for us now, it's so important.
So Danny is in this one.
Yeah.
Have you done radio before?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, okay. They dial in and then disconnect and then the next station dials in. So it's all them. It's not you, it's not me. That's it.
There we are. Just another day in the world of war paint. 16. If someone told me a year ago, in a year you'd be national and you'd be going into radio to do 16 back-to-back interviews, said you're mad. 16 to go. First one is at 10:15 and it's BBC Cornwall and it's a live one. Hello. They're playing George Michael.
Let's talk to Danny Gray, who is founder of a men's makeup company. Hello, Danny.
Hi, David. I suffer with body dysmorphia, trying to dispel the myth around men's makeup. Brilliant, thanks for having me on. One down, 15 to go. Jersey, live.
Danny Gray is the founder.
Morning, James. I think a lot of men have always thought about makeup as big eyeliner, lipstick, bright colours. All we're trying to do at War Paint is giving men some confidence that might have struggled with it before. 2 down, a few more to go. Next is Stoke, BBC Stoke, live. Morning, Stuart. But once you speak to the guys who put it on, once they've tried it and put it on, all they say is that I just feel a bit, I look at myself and you can't really tell, but I feel and look a bit healthier. For me, if you're confident, then you can be the true you. Definitely see this is going to be a hugely growing market over the next 5 years.
Okay, what's your plan then for the rest of this year?
It's really just to make it mainstream, and by doing that, it's get it in front of people's faces in terms of retail, get it in the men's section. I'll be honest, I can't believe it. Let's just try and make it the norm.
What would you say to the man now who's listening to you talking about this and just thinks, I've never done this before, but actually this quite interests me?
All I'd say, come on the website, just give it a go, and if you like it, I think you'll see the benefit from it.
Another one down.
Manchester Radio. Done. 4 down. I haven't got enough fingers. 12 to go.
Radio Cumbria.
With Caroline Robertson. Now, men wearing makeup is called war paint for men. Danny Gray joins us. How are you doing, Danny?
Yeah, very well. Morning, Caroline. Growing up, I couldn't find a brand that related to me as a man.
How are things with you now? How are you now?
Do you know what? I'm so much better than I was. But honestly, this morning I had a real episode. With any sort of mental health, you just need tools to help you deal with it. It's all positive.
And Danny joins us now. Danny, morning.
Morning, Ben. All I've done is create a brand that I wanted to buy as a man. Our second best customer base is between 45 and 65, 30% of our market. Leicester, done. Scotland next. I thought I was going to have a bit of a break then. Hi, how you doing? It's simple products using a simple way to give you confidence. No one's ever stopped me and said, are you wearing makeup? So as long as this stuff makes you confident and be yourself, then I can't see anything wrong with it.
Do you want me to do it so that you can stand up?
Yeah. Before I used to pussyfoot around a little bit with these interviews and be like, do I want to say the right thing or not? And I think, yeah, no, I'm saying what I want to say. I'm pumped at the minute, mate. Totally agree, and I think that's the whole thing we're trying to do as a brand, is just dispel the myth or the thought process of a lot of men when they think about men and makeup. And men that before have never had an option, just had to deal with it.
5 left.
5 left.
Now then, men wearing makeup is nothing new, is it? My dad did, and he wore it for the stage. But for perhaps the majority, going out and buying themselves the latest foundation. Great idea, this, Danny.
Thanks, Sally, and thanks for having me on.
Seems to me we're well overdue a brand for men, aren't we?
So by creating this brand and making it normal, honestly, I think it would benefit a lot of men.
Meeting you.
Thank you so much for having me on. Really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. That's Danny Gray, and his product is called War Paint for Men, and why not?
I love your smile.
This is tough.
This is tough, mate. You have to try and be upbeat for everyone.
Yeah, look at these people sitting down.
I know,
mate.
I'm pumped up, mate. Pumped.
Danny, tell me how this all came about.
Like, I'm not on a crusade to help men, but men have never had a tool to deal with capillaries, dark circles, blemishes, spots. So by creating this brand, at least we give men an option to deal with that, where before they'll just have to go on with it.
BBC Newcastle.
How you doing?
War Paint for Men, and I'm delighted to say that Danny joins me now. Morning, Danny.
Morning, Lisa. Thanks for having me on. I think, like, women, do you know what? Women have been wearing makeup for, obviously, for so many years, and they don't do it for other people. They do it for themselves. Men, some people aren't going to agree with it. Some people think it's ridiculous. At least we give men an option. 2 more to go, then I can have a wee.
Joining me on BBC Commentary in Warwickshire, Danny Gray. Hello, Danny. How are you?
Without makeup, honest to God, mate, I don't know what I would have done. Like, I wouldn't have been able to get that out of the house.
Couldn't agree with you more, isn't there? There's still that stigma for a man thinking it's a woman's thing, isn't it?
And by doing all these things, the stigma's just going to go.
Deserve your success. You're someone who's literally had to fight to get where you are. Look where you are now.
Thanks,
you must
Broden.
be so proud.
One more, mate. And then I'll go for a wee. I'm not joking. Like, when I was growing up, it was so underground, it was unbelievable. I wasn't confident enough to speak to anyone about it. And I definitely think the mindsets are changing now. And I'm very blessed, and I still have to pinch myself every day that I'm on, like, the radio to someone like you.
Well, Danny, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. You should be very proud of yourself as well. What you've done is remarkable. Danny, have a great weekend.
Phil.
Enjoy yourself.
Really
Thank you
appreciate it,
very
mate.
much.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Have a great one.
I feel tired. I feel really tired. Yeah, Friday's been a big week. Still got a bit of anxiety from this morning. Still. You know, and sometimes when you do these meetings, like these interviews, they went really well, but you have to put even more energy because you feel even lower. You've got anxiety like that. It's even like to get up to this level was harder, but I'm not knocking it, mate, because as I said earlier, fucking hell, mate, what a job on the radio. Doing 16 back-to-back interviews. I'm just going through my LinkedIn messages, Instagram messages as well. And here's just one that just come in saying, "Hi Danny, I just wanted to say that I love your products. I too have had various issues growing up, and having bought your full set of War Paint last year, shortly after you on Dragon's Den, I found a new lease of confidence. Thank you so much for creating this brand. Cheers." That's amazing, mate, isn't it? Look, thank you so much, mate, for sending a message like that. It's really appreciate it. I think a lot of people growing up face those issues, and so by creating a brand like this, hopefully it can give some more confidence back. And it's amazing to hear that War Paint has given me that confidence, and I really appreciate you taking the time to reach out to me, mate. Do you know what I mean, mate? It's just mad that people are messaging me stuff like that. surreal. Like, that guy has bought war paint products and it's helped him with confidence. Do you know what I mean? We're not just creating a brand, we're helping men as well. Which is like amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't take it for granted. Because stuff like that. You know, people will be like, oh yeah, but it's just makeup, and this is what people don't understand, mate. Like, men haven't been able to use stuff like this to help, and it's such a big thing, like, for men with confidence, with skin, and yeah, mate, amazing. So, as Daniel Bedingfield would say, I've got to get through this.
It's a great app called Go Henry. It's used for kids. It's supposed to teach them the value of money. Get 50p for this, 50p for that, blah, blah. So we're going to get one for Danny. And he's going to get a little allowance. We're going to call it Go Danny. And every week, if he does an interview at John Lewis, he gets £50. And then if he talks quietly on the phone, he gets... I know. He gets a million. He gets £1 million.
Come here, Colin. Do you know what this teaches you? Do you know what this teaches you? Don't get a f***ing CEO.
Go, Danny.
Everyone does it, I think. Everyone I don't leave it to last minute, but does everyone do it? Like, oh, I've got loads of time, and all of a sudden you're like that.
Where's your head at right now?
That feels like I'm in Italy or something. So, this is my radio voice. So, welcome to the show today. Yes, we come on, ride the water, don't be shy, give it a try. Scream if you want to go faster. Come on, last ride. Cheers. That's a bit rubbish.
A bit more energy, yeah.
Look. I haven't got a toilet break. I'm going to drink that. I feel like, dang, something to the gym, which I definitely haven't. Look at the state of them. And then, I'll go for a wee. I'm not joking. Oh, hang on.